And I'm just going to show off a quick job. This is actually a Windows installation because a Windows kept crashing and the customer couldn't figure out why. And I figured I'd show you what I figured out. So anyway, we all know we have two types of memory. We have the RAM and the hard drive. One thing I need to show you here is this hard drive is too small. So that's what I figured I'd show you. This particular machine has a 256 gig C drive, which is almost full, and the customer didn't realize that's actually the reason it's crashing. So he has his 16 gigs of RAM, and what happens is that the 16 gigs of RAM gets full, and then it's supposed to use this empty space right here, which is why I'm showing you with the camera. He also has a secondary hard drive, which he apparently has not been using properly, because he's got plenty of storage here, although I would not recommend installing your games over here because your games need to move data really fast. The C drive is an SSD, and it's supposed to be faster. So after playing with it, I couldn't figure out how to crash it. It ultimately I had to figure out that the fact that he only has about 40 or 50 gigs available is probably why this thing crashes, because it goes reliably playing on YouTube and just moving around. So what I'm going to do is upgrade to the 970 EVO Plus. So at a glance, technically speaking, his hardware is not problematic. His hardware is all reliable, except that it's crashing because his hard drive is getting full, and a lot of people don't realize that. Sometimes people bring me machines, especially with Apple, because the iCloud will overwhelm the C drive basically, and it doesn't have room to move. So oftentimes, if a customer doesn't understand that their cloud backup is the reason their machine doesn't work, well, ultimately, this is where we go. We have a C drive that's too small for the data. This is probably 80 or 90% full. What I tell people is not to go beyond 50% full. This drive is fairly small. This is a gaming rig. It is an older machine, but games, generally speaking, they can take many tens of gigs, which totally overwhelms a machine, especially if this drive is that small. So I figured I'd go live and show everyone what I'm up to. So, let me see here. Let me see. This is the machine I just had on the screen. He does not have an M.2 drive. He has a mechanical drive inside. He has an SSD SATA drive, but that's a slower technology. So I'm showing you what's inside the machine, and what I'm going to install is his M.2 drive, which is let's see here. What this is, actually I should have just put that, let's try this. There we are. This is what's getting installed right there. So this is the 970 EVO Plus. It is multiple times faster. It's up to 3,500 megs per second. Oh, so this is actually a 2 terabyte drive. And then, of course, my copy of Windows is on this memory stick. So technically, while we don't have hardware failure, we do have hardware that is anemic for the use. We need more storage. So I'm just going to open up this EVO Plus. Let's see here. And there we go. Box is open. Okay, so now I'm going to shut this down. Again, this is your video card, the M.2 chip in this particular motherboard. It's an older motherboard because it's got VGA on it, but it does also support the M.2. So that's the drive we will be installing. And then, of course, I don't know if you can quite see that, the screw goes right here. So anyway, I'm going to shut this machine down. Shut down. And then once this turns off, I'm going to unplug. Once it's turned off, it's not yet off, obviously, the lights are still lit. So his SATA cable for his boot drive is right there. So I'm going to unplug that. And it looks like that drive is unplugged. Good. So here we go. We are going to install. This is what the drive looks like. If you've never done this before, we are going to unplug the machine. And there we go. And our tiny little itty bitty screw is right here. This is why you want to make sure you're unplugged, because you don't want to short anything out. Now, we're dealing with a small space here. Let me see, can I do this without removing the video card? Can Chris do this with minimal effort? Oh, nope. So, it is unplugged, so you don't have to worry about zapping anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my right hand to pin that drive from leaping up. And unfortunate, oh. You know what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do? This is one cool thing about going live. I can't make myself look better than I am. So, what I'm going to have to do, let's see if I can do this without the card being removed. We got both the Wi-Fi card and nope. That's kind of tricky. Oops, my finger's stuck. Let's try this again. Let's see how this is all going together here. Nope. I'm just doing this to see if I can. It's not a huge deal to remove the video card. It's just 2 screws, although sometimes these bigger cards get in the way of that ejection button at the back of the PCI slot. Oh, heck. Let's see. I'm going to get on my hands and knees. How frustrating. You know what would be smart is if someone made a thumb screw with this size. Again, remember, you can't tell by the camera, but it is unplugged. And this particular screw is barely magnetic. Gosh darn it. Knocked over my compressed air. All right, let's get to this screw. Yeah, so don't feel so bad if you find yourself in the same sort of situation. I wish this was a thumb screw. All right, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. I'm actually going to see if I can do this without a screwdriver, just to get it in the first thread or two. No, okay, this is frustrating. All right, so no big deal. Let's see. Can I do this? My man hands are in the way, so I'm going to remove. Let me get a better screwdriver. I'll be right back. Did not want to have to do that. There we go. Get a better screwdriver right here. All right. So we're removing the video card only because my big hands are in the way. There, okay. So now if I can get my hands under the eject. Okay, so you can't quite see what's going on. The camera can't quite catch that, but the eject button, you gotta push down. Oh, man, I can't. That's so frustrating. Ah, there, I think I got it. Nope. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? That actually might be enough for me to get this drive in. All right, so let's see. Where did I put that little itty bitty screw? Couldn't have put it that far. Did it fall? Oh, that was that screw. You know what? This video card is driving me nuts. Alrighty, let's see here. I can't get the video card out. That's so frustrating. Let's see. Nope, does not want to let me up. Oh, we got two. Oh, you know what? We got two. All right. It might actually be easier just to use the M.2 over here. You see that? I didn't even see this one over here. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, the screw, because this one, you know what? I was not ready for that. Nope. I cannot get this video card out of the way. Oh, man. Oh, and it seems like his fan is a little questionable there. Okay, let's try this one more time. I kind of got the video card out of the way. I can't get the stanchion off the other one. It's not set right. So let's see if we can continue to work. Make sure everything's straight. Okay, let's try this. This is so frustrating. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to remove that Wi-Fi card. That's part of our issue. You know what? Well, maybe now I can get it. Oh, nope, still. It does not want to let go. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to remove the Wi-Fi card. That's a little bit easier. Okay, let's remove that. Get our screw here. Be careful. Oh, this screwdriver is a lot more magnetic. The problem is it's a lot, I think it's too big. Oh, actually, this screwdriver seems to be working. I did not guess this screwdriver would work for us. All right, so you can see right here, it's a normal size, well, it's a smaller Phillips, but it's actually small enough. I didn't expect it to be for this particular screw. So let's try this again. The Wi-Fi card is out of our way. That's what this is right here. Can you see where my hand is? Right here. That's our Wi-Fi card. Okay, so now I'm going to use my right hand to hold this M.2 down. And there we go. Well, I didn't realize this was my new favorite screwdriver. I was using this for bigger jobs just because I didn't think it was good enough for this screw. Okay, good. So that's in place. And then let's put one of these screws back for this video card. It looks like he bent some of the pins. Oh, there we go. One more screw. All righty. Okay, so now that that's there, let's go back to a normal well, we're going to plug in memory. We're going to plug in our copy of Windows 10. Again, this machine is too old for 11. Windows 10 is still valid. It will be for the next 2 years. Just going to plug that in there. And then plug in. Is it plugged in? Yes, good. Keyboard's plugged in. Only thing that's not plugged in is a video card because I was messing with that. Okay. And now I'm going to plug the power in because I'm done digging around on the inside. What I'm going to do is change our all right, so we're going to turn this on, and you can see what's going to go on here. Oh, hello. Be instinctive, Chris. Let's put it right about there. Let me see if I can move this camera. Okay, so we have nothing but this M.2 plugged in. I've double checked that no other M.2s are plugged in and no other SATA cables are plugged in. It looks like we're ready to go. You can tell I got a copy of Windows 10. Well, I guess you can't tell. Here, I'll cheat. Right there is our copy of Windows 10. So now I'm just going to turn it on, and you're going to be able to see Windows install. Okay, good. I hate this LG keeps bugging me. I'll do that later. Now I'm going to turn it on. Oh, it's not plugged in all the way. There we go. All right, so we should see a boot of Windows 10. We got our blank screen. So this is just going to be straight Windows 10 install on this 2 terabyte SSD. There we go. Hi, everyone. There's our Windows 10. All right. Next, install now. So we should see a 1.8 terabyte drive. We're almost there. We're going to accept, like we're a rock star lawyer. We're going to pretend we read every word. We're going to hit custom. Of course, you can't see what's going on here, but there's our 1.8 drive. Let me show you. Let's cheat a little. There's our empty 2 terabyte SSD. So from here, we're just going to hit the next button, and then it's going to install Windows. Can't quite see from there, what can you? Let me see if we can cheat with this exposure here. That helps a little bit. It darkens my face, but obviously if I'm competing with the bright screen, let's see here. Yeah, you can't quite see what's going on. Yeah, there you go. All right, so this customer will have 2 terabytes to work with. Obviously my face is all dimmed out because I'm trying to compete with the screen. Let's see if this helps at all. Let's see if that helps at all. Yeah, I'm still pretty dark. Yeah, I messed with the exposure because I wanted the screen to be priority. So here we are. We are just installing Windows 10. And then I'm going to make the internal drive external and try to get, actually I'm going to plug in the extra, that's right, it's a SATA drive. I'll plug it in and drag his data over if it's not just game data. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Come on in. All righty. Cool. Now you actually caught me live on YouTube, so just so you know, if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. That's fine. But here's your machine right here. That's all right. You're still not on camera if you come over here. No, I'm actually live on YouTube. I'm just showing everyone the work. So you can help entertain everyone because here we are. So here's what we do. Your machine is perfectly brand new, minus all the retail stuff. Let me move this. Let me move this. There we go. Okay, so let's turn this on. Is it on? There we go. So it's an empty machine with nothing but Windows. So I'm going to help you install Office and log back into your Microsoft Cloud account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But otherwise, I was able to get rid of all that retail stuff that slows you down and makes you less reliable.
Right, right.
Yeah. So it's a local account. You're going to log into the Microsoft account. You have all those passwords?
Yeah, I don't know by heart.
It's all right.
We need Retina display because I'm just too tired of passwords.
It's all right. All right. So all your updates are good. So we just want to log into OneDrive right here.
Okay.
So that's going to be whatever your email is. Go ahead and type that, and then your stuff will just start to flood onto it.
Now I use two emails, but
Which one is?
OneDrive must be with this one, right?
You sure? Because it's quite possible you have more than one. It's an easy mistake to make. I don't remember what your email is. Oh, actually, I might have been smart in taking a picture of it. Let me see. I think I vaguely remember.
I mean, my personal is Verizon.net.
Yeah.
My work is Lisa at First Events.
Let's see here. Let's see. When did I get? No, I didn't take a picture of it.
It's probably this. Let's see.
Not a big deal. Good, that looks like it. I think I vaguely remember your Verizon email. Good. United States. There we go. Looks like that worked. Good. So now you don't have to stay here for that to finish, but now you're logged in. Good. Yeah, so your stuff's just going to fall back onto it. It might take until tomorrow for that to happen.
Okay.
Okay, so now all you have to install is Office, right?
Right.
So you're going to sign into that same account and log in through their website.
Is my Office that way? I can't remember how my Office is.
Here, sign into your account for me right here. Same account, the
Okay.
Microsoft account.
Yeah, the thing with my Microsoft Office is that it just every year it renews.
Right. That's the 365 that gives you your OneDrive access for cloud backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so frustrating. I showed up at 10:30 this morning to hang a TV that should have taken a half hour. The thing broke off in my hands. I went to yank on it to make sure it was safe. And the mount breaks right at the wall. And then
Did it pull the wall away?
No, the mount broke in half. And my skinny butt.
And that was before the TV was even on it?
Yeah. That's why I yank on
luckily.
it. Yeah, I think that's why everyone was thankful I bothered. But yeah, I gave them
So it's downloaded?
yeah. I gave them a mount that's a little beefier than what they had.
Yeah, I mean, aren't they like weight rated? Like
Right.
You need, if it's a 50-pound TV, you need
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Right. Well, they had a 40-pound TV and a 50-pound mount. So if we had an earthquake, that TV probably wouldn't have stayed on the wall. Yeah.
Okay, sign into Google to continue. I don't.
Oh, they're trying to get you your favorites on your Chrome browser settings on Edge, so all your favorites fall back on. That's what that is. Do you use Chrome browser?
Uh-huh.
Well, then go ahead and sign in so your favorites show up in Edge also.
The thing is, I have a personal Google and have a work Google.
Oh, right. Okay. So which ones are okay?
You know what? I'm going to use the work one because that one's the most often one.
All right. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of multiple accounts without realizing it.
Is it that one? No, that's not right. First, what is it? They make it so complicated for people like me.
Yeah, well, that's why you get the thumbprint and you get the camera with the iris look, all that fun stuff.
Check your phone.
Yeah, so go to the Google app.
For my GCal?
Yeah. Check your phone. Is it the Google? You use.
It said,
Go to your Gmail app. Well, that's the app.
Google Max, sorry. Google
Go-
Calendar. It's this
Nope.
one.
Try this Google app right there. There you go. Yeah. Where? Do you have the Gmail email app on there? I think that's what it's asking for. It doesn't tell you which Google app to check for that number.
No.
Google sent a notification to your David Roque.
Yeah, those are all the people that also use
Oh,
this
open up the
calendar.
YouTube app? That's annoying because YouTube's also Google. So I wouldn't have guessed. So go to your YouTube app.
Oh
There,
my
right there.
God. How, you find it so fast.
It's right
over.
there.
Okay.
So now it's going to populate that number.
21.
We thought, well, that's really annoying. I'm wondering if this account is, like you said, you have more than one account.
I know, but I don't never use that one.
Is that the account you just tried to log into?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Why is, oh, you did a shortcut. That's not the actual YouTube app. That's so annoying. You put the YouTube chat, the YouTube shortcut on the desktop. I can tell it's the way the search is set up. This isn't the actual app.
Oh.
So let's go. How annoying. I'm glad I was savvy enough to recognize that. Let's see here. So we're going to actually put the YouTube app. Yes. And that's so annoying. I mean, what if you don't have your...
Send it to my tech. Can't they text it to me?
Well, they usually send it to the Google app. That's why I'm frustrated. Okay, so YouTube. So go ahead and type your Apple password now, and there's a cloud for the actual app.
Oh, no, I don't. It's telling me to install Google.
Okay, that's annoying. Okay, did you actually install it?
No.
No, yeah, I did. Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a lie. I hate those ads. Okay, there we go. So now let's try this. Okay, so now let's just try this again. Resend it. Now we got a new number. All the self-congratulatory first-time stuff here. Let's see. Let's try it again. Open the YouTube app. We just did that.
Yes.
And it's not asking, it's not prompting us. That's so frustrating. That feet first count. Let's see here. Do you have more than one phone?
I do. I haven't turned the other one in yet.
Oh, really?
Do you think that's a problem?
I'm wondering if it's sending it to the other piece of hardware. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I did a trade-in, but I haven't turned it in yet.
We'll go to the YouTube app on that phone and see if that's where we're looking for our number.
It's dead.
It's all right. Oh, wait, is it not? Oh, it just needs power? No, this is sort of like this morning. Yeah. Here, just plug that in.
And I'm so bummed because that's the 14.
Right.
And it uses the UCSB 3.
Right.
Which is a pain.
Heck.
And they don't give it to you gave you one cable, but they don't give you the adapter. You have to buy the adapter now.
Yeah, you know, in the country of Brazil, they're actually suing Apple because they made it so they can't legally sell a phone without a charger. Yeah. And then the EU says they have to standardize the cable to USB.
Right. That's what.
Which means
we
the
were
next.
talking about that in our.
Yeah, the next phone will have USB instead of this lightning charger.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that phone is probably where this number's going. So, is that
I guess
what
it's a good thing I didn't turn it in yet.
David
It is.
Rowe, is that your boss?
Well, no, Kevin is, but we all use that Feet First GCal. It's our office calendar.
But I'm guessing that phone is in his name, which is why it's saying.
No, it's my phone.
Really?
My phones are mine.
Well, David Rowe is the name on the hardware. So that's what I'm recognizing right there.
That's weird.
Yeah, so if I go to settings, let's see here, settings. Yeah, now if I go, where's the about? General, about. Yeah, no, this one has your name on it. So I'm wondering if that one says David on it.
It shouldn't.
All right.
It has nothing to do with my phones.
Okay.
It's totally personal.
Well, I'm just reading verbatim what that says
I
right
know.
there. Yeah.
But just because I signed into the Feet First GCal,
Right.
that we're all on that.
Check your phone. Google sent a notification to your
Yeah, this is going to take a long time to charge.
Kevin's phone. We'll let it sit there for a few minutes. And two more. Open the YouTube app on the prompt. Wonder what I'll try another way. Let me see if we have another option. Oh, okay.
Or it says the other one was use your phone or tablet to get a security code.
Right. Okay. Check your phone. Why the YouTube app? Let's try this another way. What's the other way? Can't use your phone. Use your phone or tablet to get a security code. There we are. Let's try that. Okay, so, oh, it's trying to send it to a Galaxy Tab. Whose phone is that? Your husband's?
No. We have Galaxy tablets at work, but I don't.
Okay, so I'm wondering if it was sending that number to that tablet, Google settings. That's so frustrating. Let's wait for that phone to come to life. And ultimately, this is just Google browser settings. We don't technically need to do that right now. That's just so frustrating. Okay. Here, we can do this. Do you have the Chrome, do you use the Chrome browser?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's put that on there. We'll just sign in over there. Whoops, chrome.google.com. Good, so let's download a Chrome. We'll just sign into that account on this thing. It's a nice snappy machine.
Well, that's good. Let's hope I don't kill it
Yeah, right.
in
Well,
a year.
I'm not a fan of HP. I don't think it was
I
your
know.
fault.
Yeah. Well, my very first one that I bought, which actually was the most expensive one, was the Toshiba, and that one ended up going on me too.
Right. Brian, how are you? I'm doing two things at once.
Hi, Brian.
I installed an SSD, and I'm helping my friend Lisa here set up her new computer. Yes. Came up with the idea to film myself when it got slow with the pandemic. So, yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah. So this is the inside of the computer that's on the screen. And I was showing, what I did was a hardware upgrade so everyone can see the hardware I installed.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's intimidating.
Yeah. It's just another one of these cameras over there.
No, but all this is intimidating.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to go sign into your Chrome account right here where it says sync. Go ahead and try it again.
But if I'm signing in, should I sign into which GCal? I should sign into the work GCal,
I think
right?
it doesn't matter because we don't know where your favorites are. And we weren't able to pull any of the settings off of the other machine because it was dead. Good. So now just type that password.
Yes. Okay, check your phone. So we're back to the other.
Oh, we're
thing,
back
right?
to this again? Oh, heck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could say try another thing again.
Okay,
Do you wanna do
so
that?
Kevin's iPhone and 3 more. What's the three? Okay,
The
open.
other people that are on the calendar.
Okay, so when we open up the YouTube app, it's not doing it. Oh, that came to life. Now go to the YouTube app over here.
Is that the app?
Yeah,
or is
that looks- yeah.
okay.
It's not online, or is it?
It's not connected to the
Oh,
internet.
oh, let's get it on the Wi-Fi. So this phone's been disabled, so now we just have to get it on the Wi-Fi. So it acts like a tablet. Settings.
Oh, settings is
Thank you.
first screen. Is
Here, settings.
Yeah.
Let's just do a search. Settings. There we go. Okay, let's get it on the Wi-Fi. And then my Wi-Fi is South Bay Tech Gurus, WINN. One there. There we go. Okay, so now YouTube should give us what we want. No, that's also not the app. That's just, gee goodness, that's just the shortcut. So, okay, so let's do this. We have to install it on this phone. I'm surprised at the number of people that do that instead of just putting the app on. Where's the App Store? There it is, right there. You got a bunch of apps pending on it too.
I know. Updates.
That's all right.
Do updates. Every day, someone's like, "You have to upload this app," or "You need this." Oh, it's an app, and I'm like,
Right.
so tired of uploading apps.
Right.
When I went to Italy in September, but
Oh, cool.
I flew different airlines, so
Yeah.
I had to upload all their apps so I could download my e-tickets. And
Got it. Well, the lesson I learned when I went to Scotland is make sure you have a printed out ticket in case the phone dies.
True, and I did it on the way there, but on the way back, I didn't have access to a printer.
Well, I went twice in 6 months, twice 6 months apart in 1 year. And the Border Patrol gave me grief like I was trying to live over there or something. Because
Right.
most people don't travel that often to one location.
Right.
So my phone died, and it's like a Faraday cage, so my phone didn't want to work right there. I even asked, can you just walk me out there? And they're like, no, we can't. So I finally got the phone to finally wake up. But the lesson learned is don't assume
I
you're
brought a lipstick charger with me, so I
Yeah.
would have it when I wasn't in. Yeah.
right. Okay, good. Now we're signed in. Okay, so now let's
I
try
need
this.
to go to Scotland. My dad was born in Scotland.
Well,
and I've
that's-
still never been there.
My mom's name is Kerr, so we got ties to the family castle.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that's in Jedburgh, which is basically just north of the borders.
that's fancy.
So that's down at the bottom part of Scotland. I guess the border is technically 3 different borders.
Mm-hmm.
So we put about 500 miles on that car.
And they Do they drive on the correct side of the road in Scotland?
The right side of the road is now the other side of the road. So yeah, so it was a manual transmission, but it was the other side of the road.
Okay.
So whatever part of the brain stores
Yeah.
stick shifting, it was a non-issue, except that because it was a minor car and
I can't imagine shifting with my left hand.
it was easy for me to figure out.
Oh my
The only thing that was weird though, because my experience with shifting was with a vintage shifter. With the modern cars, when you stop rolling, the engine stops. So I kept thinking I was screwing up the clutch.
Oh, you popped
So
it or something.
my friend who I visited over there, she's like, I thought you said you knew how to drive a stick. I'm thinking, well, I've never seen an engine not spin just from
I don't
stopping.
even think I have driven a stick in probably 30 years.
Right. No. Well, I'm an RVer. I wanted something that would be easy to tow.
Yeah.
Because with an automatic, you got to get a dolly. With a stick, you can leave it on all four. Okay, we're still not getting that number, are we? Let's see here. Type that number here. Is there a chance? Too many failed attempts.
Okay, so YouTube, I think this is the app.
Yeah, that is the actual
I don't see
app.
any numbers anywhere.
Yep, nope. Okay, use your phone or tablet. See, it keeps wanting to reference the Galaxy tab. That's so frustrating. So you got two iPhones here. We don't have the Google device. But anyway, that's all you need to do when you get access to it.
Okay,
And then your favorites will just fall under the browser.
okay.
That's what I was trying to help with because that's where a lot of people rely on to surf the web.
Right, and I save a lot of Google Sheets and my favorites and all that.
Right. So I guess you're stuck because it's tied to a Google device.
Okay,
Either of these iPhones don't want to behave properly.
right.
That's really silly. Are you even confident this is the right Gmail email?
It can't be the other one because I
All
only
right.
opened the other one recently and I wouldn't even know.
Right.
I mean, I could try it.
It's not a big deal. I mean, that's what on this phone, you don't want to commingle accounts. That gets frustrating. I've had people here for hours only to realize an hour in that they have more than one account.
Right.
And they've got commingled accounts on one piece of hardware, and we all get lost.
Right.
So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting two accounts on one piece of
I
hardware.
mean, I don't use that as an email address. I
Right.
only used it because I had to have a Gmail account for something.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I would also, I mean, this is your work address. I wouldn't necessarily use your home accounts for work either.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that's the only thing we need to, oh, that's right. We never bothered to get around to getting Office on here. So let's go to Microsoft.com. That's more important. And you're going to sign into the same account that we signed into the whole computer with. Right here. Where is it? Oh, you're already signed in. So then we're going to click the Microsoft account link. And then we're going to go, there's our OneDrive storage.
So can I uninstall it from the other one at this point too?
Yes, but the 365 you're paying for covers 6 devices.
Right, but I have it on my kids' devices, I
Right.
think, at this point, so I might as well take it off of that other laptop.
Right, and it'll show you which devices are registered to in this page here. So we're going to install it here. This is a nice, snappy machine.
I'll tell Kevin you said that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got the upgrade.
Thumbs up from Chris.
Yeah, right. So now you're stuck here another 5 minutes and then Office will be there. Oh, do you need me to help install Outlook or get your emails in Outlook?
Usually.
Is that how you read your mail?
Yeah, usually what I do is I just put in whatever my whatever the URL is, and
Yeah.
then I save it to my favorites, and then I just go.
Oh, so you go to Outlook.com. You don't use the software that it's installing. Got it. All right. Well, that's fine.
Usually,
Okay.
Because my work email's through GoDaddy, but it
Right.
comes through on Outlook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't-
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I
I don't know why Microsoft chose to do this, but Outlook has been software for you to read email in for like 30 years. But then this whole go to Outlook.com to read it through webmail
Right.
has been like the last several years. I don't know why they didn't come up with another title because it's totally confusing because technically Outlook is software you pay for and physically install on a hard drive, but it's also an online service, so you and I can easily get lost in whichever
Right.
way we're talking. So I don't know why they didn't call it like Outlook Express is what Outlook used to be called 30 years ago.
Right.
They could have called it something just slightly different,
Right.
and everyone would know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, because people say, well, are you on Outlook? And I'm like, well, I didn't like purposely go on to Outlook, but that's
Right.
where my email comes up and it says Outlook on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So frustrating.
That's what I was doing on the way down here because I hadn't paired this one with my car yet, and I kept
Yeah.
trying to pair it. It kept saying not recognized. I'm like, but it's discoverable. Why is
Right.
it not pairing?
No,
I
Bluetooth
finally
is
deleted everything else and then it paired.
weird. Oh, well, the car's probably only capable of pairing 3
Maybe
phones
that's why.
also. Yeah, my mom just bought a used car and it had 2 other
Right. I
phones.
still have the salesman when he showed me
Yeah.
how to do it. Derek's phone, whoever
Right.
Derek is.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd think from privacy that they would bother to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Like I bought a used Toyota and I still have the expired paperwork there. It's like, dude, I know who this guy is because you didn't bother to throw out his registration papers.
Oh.
Yeah.
His address and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprised they didn't clean out the box. The glove box.
First thing you have to clean out.
Right. Well, for
I
privacy,
mean, 'cause
yeah.
there's like a lot of McDonald's napkins in mine.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know if you're going to use Outlook to read your mail, but if you just go to Outlook.com, then your mail should show up there.
Yeah, even on here, I just.
Your mail's been all set up on the new phone?
I did it the same way.
Yeah.
I just went in and so yeah, so I have my first
Got
one,
it.
my AO1.
Got it.
And it just, yeah.
Cool. So you just won't use the Outlook software that's being installed. And
My boss is flying all day today. He was flying to DC we're doing an event there tomorrow and
right.
trying to, I text him, are you flying right now? And then 4 hours later he texts me, I'm in Chicago, what did you need? I texted back and I guess he's on another plane again. So
Really?
take all day long to answer like one question. I said, I answered it myself. I took out the middleman.
Uh-huh.
Just taking too long.
Looks like it's almost done. Wonder how big your drive is. Did we have that conversation?
Need memory?
Yeah.
8 gig, I think.
Okay, well, the 500 gigs here for your storage. I just wanted to
Oh.
make sure we don't overwhelm. That should be enough. I don't remember what that HP was supposed to be, but we never even got it to turn
Yeah,
on.
It was 8
so.
also.
Well, no, it was 8 gigs of RAM,
what
and then
I
the
had
storage. Your storage is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Sometimes people don't, because the technology's changed, because the old drives were mechanical and cheaper, so they were bigger. To keep everything at a certain price point, the SSDs, which are a lot faster, like that would have been a terabyte drive, which is 1,000 gigs, if it was a mechanical drive, but this is the newer, faster technology. So to keep it less expensive, they made the drive smaller. So a lot of times people were bringing me machines with less storage than what their old hardware was. You'd be
And
surprised.
trying to put all that stuff back on
Yes.
and it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be surprised how, go ahead.
Hey, Warren. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay. Where is their event? At an office? At a hotel? Where is it? Because they'd have to go to someone. Well, I would try to order them through Walmart, and I have to order one at a time, so I think, so then I would just order 3 to go there. But she didn't say where the event was gonna be? Yeah, Wyeth, I think Wyeth is still around for a little while, so we could still probably use Wyeth. I'm sure he would like the work. I would have 3 helmets I would need to ship as well. I could potentially ship those to Wyeth. Could we ship bikes and helmets to Wyeth if he's on the event? He has a Highlander or something. I don't know what his storage capability is, but he has a car that could fit them, I think, in the back. Okay, well, why don't we ask them first, and then as a backup, you know, ideally that would just be easier. Well, I can. You said it's on the 13th? In Philly. Okay, I think we did something there, didn't we? Maybe not. Okay. Is it the same client that we did like the Cangelo or the mini golf for? Okay. Oh yeah, why don't you check with them to see if it's possible to ship to them, and then I can also check with him. See if he's available. Sure. Okay, bye. Okay, great, thanks. Mm-hmm, bye.
Do you know if that old HP had a Windows 11?
It had Windows 10, I never upgraded.
Okay, so this is visually slightly different.
Okay.
Your start button's now right there.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. And I did all your updates. So Office is in there. I put a shortcut for Word and Excel. I didn't know if those were the 2 that you use every time.
Yep.
Good. So now when you get your Google tab with you, you can log in your Chrome account with that at your side.
Okay.
You might want to go through your settings and reattach it to your phone, because that's probably your more prioritized piece of hardware.
Yeah, it shouldn't be going to one of the tablets. We
That's-
only use those for.
Whomever set up that account
Yeah.
tied it to that hardware. That's why we're
That's
stuck.
very strange.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then I have a question about.
Yeah.
Is it easy for me to wipe the other computer?
I can take, oh shoot, you know what I could have done is just probably pulled the drive out and handed it to you.
I have it in the car.
Bring it. It'll
Okay.
take me a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that way you can physically have it in your hand
Yeah.
and then smack it or do whatever. Yeah. Are you still here, Brian? All righty. Hey, you know what mistake I made here? The Wi-Fi. I gave it the Wi-Fi account when trying to set up this Windows 10 machine. So now I'm going to use my Alien Amplify to disable pause internet, and then I'm going to pause internet here. Yeah, I'm going to use my Alien Amplify. Let's see if I can do this now. That's why I usually use Is that actually going to work? Good, there we go. We can do a local account. Okay, we're going to Amir. Alrighty, resume internet. Go ahead and resume internet. Good. Good. So that's done basically.
Okay.
Okay, so this I'm going to just tear apart. Let's see here. password there. What kind of screwdriver do we need? Oh, Phillips. No, that's not a Phillips, is it?
Is this too tiny? Oh, no, that's not a Phillips.
That's not a
It's
Phillips
kinda
either.
round.
That's it's. I never know exactly what screw. This is a Phillips right here. That's why I get screwdrivers in every direction, because I never know what I'm about to get into. And in fact, one of the other things I hate about these HPs, there's probably screws underneath this foot here. Look at this. Yes.
I know I lost that foot. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I would have had to remove it just
Right.
to get in.
I know, which is silly.
Yes, it's arrogant engineering is what I call it. Like, no one's ever going to need to get in there.
Or ignorant.
Ignorant, yes. All right, that's good. We're good. I'll just hand you the drive and you can hand it to your boss.
Okay. And so here, you can do with this what you will.
Right. Yeah, I
He's got my Italy video on it, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
But it'll be in your cloud. Well, when's the last time? Wait, you've been to Italy since you gave me this machine, right?
No, I went in September.
Oh.
So the Italy videos is, I think it transferred over to here.
Well,
too.
if it's in the cloud, yeah, it'll show up over there on this one. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Yep, 2 more screws. They don't even want to stick with one type of screw. Look at that. You got these weird colored
Screwed
screws.
up.
Yeah, it's all screwed up. Yes. Yes. Yeah, these HPs are known for the way that this one failed.
It's funny because when I was, I was going to buy one for myself, and I just kept
Right.
looking and kept looking, and you read the reviews, and some people love them and some people hate them. You can never find any that everyone's always like, this is a great machine.
Right.
So you're just basically choosing, well, which way would I like my machine to fail?
Right.
And pick that one.
Yeah. Okay, is this all of them? I think we've got all the screws, so now it should just unsandwich apart. Is this the one I did the keyboard on?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 6 months ago, not even.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I see. Heck. Heck. Yeah, technically the drive that is in here is probably not part of the problem. Now, I got in here before. Oh, I see what's going on. I gotta go use this and pry it from the inside out. There. That's weird. It's sandwiched in there, but it's like in a bathtub. Sort of. There. That's why I actually like it when you guys get to watch me suffer. It's like, oh, well, that's what we're paying them for.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I can't do this.
Right. Oh, it's a fancy drive. Okay, so believe it or not, it's tiny though. There's hardly any circuitry on there.
That's the hard drive, that little box.
This thing right here.
Wow.
This actually, it's got room. If it were a,
Oh, to add.
yeah. So basically, this is the newer technology. So we're not quite done. Yeah, but I have a device that can make this a USB drive if we needed to get stuff off of it.
Oh. So I should hold on to that.
Technically, that's not the problem. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's now your storage.
Okay.
Now this is what gets recycled.
Okay.
That's it.
Fabulous.
Yeah. How frustrating for everyone.
It's amazing how much everything you do is, you can't do anything now without your computer.
No kidding.
Anything.
Yeah.
All right.
So technically, we're not even going to bother. I mean,
Let's put the screws in my pocket.
got it. Here's one more screw. There we go. All right.
And a hard drive. Okay, so what do I owe you?
150.
Hi. Thank you so much for.
Do you do Zelle or
I can sell you.
Cool. All right. It'll probably ask you for my phone number at some point.
That's my old phone.
That's got to be confusing. I have 2 phone numbers on one phone, so that's how I work. Like my 855 number is done through an app, but it's not my 18 or my it's not my cell number.
Where's my cell? Is it possible that Zelle didn't transfer in?
Zelle, you can do it through, I mean, there is a Zelle app, but you can also do it through your bank app.
Oh, so that's actually not Zelle, then it would be,
Like I can do Zelle back and forth through my BBVA app.
oh, my bank app is not Zelle, it's,
But, oh, that's right, yeah, because I also have a Connecta account, and then they don't do it that way either.
yeah. I do have a Zelle, so it should have transferred over.
Not a big deal. If you need to pay me anywhere other way, that's fine.
Oh, wait, maybe it is Zelle. Okay, Chase, here we go.
There should be like a Zelle button in the app. That's the way it is with B of A.
This is what I mean, too many things for me to keep track of.
Well, I don't blame anyone.
I'm too old for all these changes.
Well, that's why I
all
use
the time.
I use LastPass to manage my apps or my passwords.
Oh, do you?
So it's an app on the phone, and of course it's a play on words. They call it LastPass because you come up with that one LastPass for that app, and it is the keeper for all other passwords.
And is it encrypted?
Yes, and then it's a plug-in on the app on the browser, so that it'll help you log in on a full computer, not just on the phone.
Okay, I know my password on this, and it's not taking it.
For what?
For my Chase banking.
Right.
I haven't tried to use it since I just got the phone last week.
Oh, right. Yeah, my mom just upgraded her phone. She just got that car.
She's just getting all kinds of new things.
Well, her car had fallen apart. No, her prior car fell apart. My sister had an extra car laying around, so she gave it to her. And then that thing fell apart. And then she finally got a more modern 2019 car.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was driving a 2000 Toyota 4Runner,
Yeah.
and I drove it. I had it for 18 or 19 years, and then we gave it to my son for high school graduation,
Right.
which was 4.5 years ago, and he's driving it still. So
Yeah.
and it's doing great. Knock on
Right.
wood.
Yeah.
I needed to update the app. That's why I wouldn't open it.
That's so annoying. Yeah, I do my updates in the evening, just to make sure that I don't have to worry about it. Like I use Square to process credit cards.
Zelle. Okay.
There we go.
So who am I sending it to?
Just put my phone number in there when it asks.
Okay.
That dog was so young there. Pending restart.
855-434-8787.
Oh, no, that won't work.
Okay, 60, what is it? 60.
310. Yeah, that 855 number is my app phone number for work.
Oh, that's the one I have.
Yeah,
Okay.
that phone number does things like record and all that fun stuff.
Okay, 310.
948-5429.
All right. Yes, I am.
Tomorrow, is this a 30-day month or a 31-day?
30.
Ah.
All righty. Did
You
it.
found me? Where's my, oh, sounds like it. Where's my phone? There we are. Cool, I think you're ready.
And then can you disconnect?
Oh yeah, this, yes. There we go.
Great.
All
Thank
set.
you so much. So
Thank you.
If something comes up and I actually need something
Yeah.
that's off of that hard drive, I have it in
Yeah.
my pocket.
Right. Try not to bend it or drop it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't leave it in my pocket then, because that's that'll get bent.
Yeah. That's all set. So remember,
right.
you're bringing 2 laptops with you. There you go.
And 2 laptops,
Yes.
and I have the cord in there.
All set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's nice to have someone know what they're doing.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. I don't know, Brian, if you're still there, but anyway, you guys get to see everything I'm up to. I've just installed an M.2. That client just needed her laptop set up, so I did a fresh install of Windows, helped her logged into Office, and obviously you saw her issues was trying to get her Chrome account installed, but she had it tied to hardware she doesn't have with her. So here, let me see here. I can't compete with all this white screen. Otherwise my face will look good and then the screen is invisible. But all I have to do now is finish these updates. So you saw me do the work. I physically installed an M.2 chip on this motherboard right here. And I do still need to turn it off and plug in his old drive. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and restart this thing. Ah. There, that's a little bit better. No, my face is still washed out. We're almost there. Cool. YouTube. Let's see here. Let me call my friend Amir here. We're almost there.
Hello?
Hi, this is Chris. Amir? Your son's computer is all ready to go, or is it your computer?
It's his. It's
Oh,
his.
got it. So it's all ready to go. I didn't know if you wanted to come by before I left, or if you want to come by tomorrow.
Have to be tomorrow, I think. 'Cause
That's
I'm
fine.
not around, so his mom will have to bring him.
All right.
I will have him. I'll have him call you tomorrow to arrange.
All right.
Come in. It'll probably be, I don't know, between 3 and 5 at some point tomorrow.
Perfect. Yeah, just give me a heads up to make sure I'm here.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. That was Amir. He owns the computer we're watching restart. If you've never been here before, I'm just an IT guy who likes to film the work whenever it makes sense. I'll either film the conversations, as you've realized, or the work right on camera. And of course, if you want to show up in the YouTube chat, you can poke fun at me. You can help me when I can't figure out the problems. Or you can call me live at 855-434-8787. Or come by in Redondo Beach, California. All right, I'm going to take off. Where's my face? There we go. I got to get used to this. I'm not sure exactly. There we go. Oh, goodness. There we go. And there. All right, now I'm going to go away. Bye.